Hey everybody, this is Randy the Wild Horse, and I've got a book that I'm going to read to you. It's called, Knott's Berry Farm in Ghost Town. Kodachrome, Prince of Buena Park, California. See, there's a little prince there and there and there. Okay, you see that? There's the Main Street Ghost Town right here. See that? That's what the prints look like. It says here, U.S. Post Office. Much of our surprise, we found a real post office in Ghost Town. Okay, there's the post office in the Ghost Town. I'll try to not to get my light on it. Let's see. Hope you can see it all right. General merchandise store. Each Shirley, California mining town has its general merchandise store. Ghost Town is no exception. Here we found everything from horse liniment to peppermint stick candy. Even today, there were old-timers playing a game of checkers on the Cracker Barrel. Oh, you see that? There's old men playing checkers on the Cracker Barrel at the general merchandise store. Here's Stagecoach with 4-Up. Probably the most unusual thing we did while visiting Knott's Berry Farm was to take a ride on the Stagecoach. This old coach at one time saw service on the Butterfield stage line. It was really a thrill to get up on this old coach and ride around the farm. There's a stagecoach with 4-Up with those beautiful 4 horses pulling a stagecoach. Here's Ghost Town School. Visiting this old school took me back many a year. It reminds me of the days long ago when I first attended school. You know, the first school I went to looked something like this one. This is the one-room schoolhouse. My father, late uncle, my mother used to go to school like this, and my grandparents and many of my other relatives. See that? There's the school teacher. Ghost Town and Calico Railway. Here is a trip you would like. You board the train in the Calico Square and are whisked out across Ghost Town Boot Hill Diggins. They say there's a surprise in store for the passengers on each trip around the farm. I am sure this is so, because before we arrived back in Ghost Town, we were held up by train robbers. Wish you had been there. You know, if I was a sheriff, I'd stop the train robbers. Yeah. As old as I am, I couldn't stop anybody. Ghost Town and Calico Railway. Here's the Ghost Town Gold Mine. We ventured down a tunnel and eventually came out down in a canyon. Here an old-timer showed us how to pan for real gold. This was quite an experience. I slushed the pan back and forth for about 3 minutes until all the gravel was out of the pan. Much to my surprise, in the bottom of the pan there were distinct traces of gold. The old-timer placed this gold in a little bottle, and I am bringing it home for proof. Well, there's the gold mine. People digging for gold. People panning and stuff. You see that? Yeah, a little close up there. The little chapel by the lake. This chapel is one of the most beautiful settings I've ever seen. So peaceful and serene. There's the chapel by the lake. There's the little church where people come and worship God and Jesus Christ every Sunday. Boysenberry harvest time. Picking those luscious boysenberries. There's a lady there picking boysenberries. Boysenberry harvest time. See that? There's a lady there picking boysenberries. Park-like grounds. Out in the parking lot, we found that there were acres and acres of shade trees. It was such a relief to drive our car in under one of the big trees and just rest for a while. We'll be seeing you soon. Here's the Park Lake grounds. See that? Beautiful, isn't it? See this? Postage 3 cents, arrival 6 cents, from, to, printed USA. And this is a Knott's Berry Farm and Ghost Town book. And I hope you enjoyed this as much as I have telling you. So this is Randy the Wild Horse, and have a great day.